Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
My friend said that I'm too American for England because, you know, somebody came and farted in the elevator. It was packed as fuck in there. And it was lethal. Bro, it was fucking lethal. It smelled like ass. Ass. Like ass and shit. And everybody in the elevator was like, oh my god, this just really smells like how awful. And I'm just like, who the fuck farted? You fucking kidding me? Somebody farted in the elevator, you couldn't fart outside? Are you serious? I said it just like that. Now, there were people laughing, but there was also people in there that was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, no, English people don't fucking talk like that, but you know what I mean. And then my English friend was like, you know, we don't say that. You can't say that. It's really loud. You can't say that. We also don't really say farting. I'm like, so what the fuck do you say? She's like, pass wind. Pass fucking wind. Nah, that motherfucker farted. He fucking farted. And he deserved to know.
I remember one night when I was a kid, I'd stay up all night trying to figure out where the sun was. And then it dawned on me.
I go to the church conference in the Tennessee. A white lady, she come up to me, she said, hi, lady, me and the girls are gonna go get some lunch. You wanna join us at the Cracker Barrel? I didn't know what the Cracker Barrel is. I thought that maybe is that where white people go and they eat the barrel of crackers? I just say yes because I don't want to ask. They are all very nice white people and I don't think it's appropriate for me to say cracker with a hard R.
All right, Shazam. Now that you're part of the league, you're going to hear about Batman's contingency plans. Don't take them personally. He has one for everyone. I know he doesn't have a contingency plan for me. I don't have any weaknesses. Yo, Superman, what's good with you? This is Batman? This is the guy everybody's afraid of? How would you possibly stop me right now? Look, you might want to chill out. It doesn't take long for him to figure you out.
Bro's immortal. I'm not buying it, bro.
You must be that new guy that has to say his name to activate his powers. It's ShamWow. What? Man, you know that's not my name. I already have a file on you. That's the name I put down.
Bro, quit trying to be funny.
All right, fine. Let me think about it. Oh, I got it. Shit stain. You think this is a joke, huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know that's not my name. It's not ShamWow or Shit Stain. It's Shazam. Wait, what? No. Shh. How'd you fall for that? How did you fall for that? Nah, bro. Shut up, man. We're not trying to hear that. You fell for it. Man, get off me. I'm not falling for that again. Shazam. I'm not saying my name again. So now how are you going to stop me? Shazam. Well, no, I didn't say... I didn't even say it that time. How did you do that? Shazam! Shazam! Hey, I just want to say thank you for giving me your contingency plan. Soaps! I told you he'd figure you out. Now that I got your voice recording, I'm itching for you to turn evil. I dare you. Yo, you do this with everybody? Ask Superman how I move.
Oh, yeah, he's always going to have this on him. Yeah, it's up. It's over. He's about to beat your ass.
Yeah. Hey, I got it on me now.
Well, shit. I've been invited to a ball game with my coworkers. I'm already on very thin ice with this group, so it's important that I remember to not black out. I'll have a singular beer, and there goes, big quick. One more, and we'll shut her down again, a big quick. I'll go for a walk and spend a little time with this next one. Crushed. All right, pal, pump the brakes. Time to take 5 in the bathroom and reset. Lock in, you prick. Wheels appear to be off and the car keeps moving. Crushed. I cannot be stopped and they're starting to notice. I'm going a little dark here, buddy. No idea what it is or which beer I'm on, but the zins, vapes, and parlays are flowing. Damn it. I have to be back in the office with these people in 10 hours. I order 2 road pops, settle up, and leave without telling a soul. I find myself in an Uber, stop by at a nightclub, and wake up on a fucking airplane the next morning. I'm no longer in the country that I work in. Fucking
Are you a drinker?
Yes.
Did you know that alcohol kills you slowly?
It's okay. I'm not in a hurry.
You guys remember Thirsty Thursday and all the insane bar deals? Millennials were getting absolutely annihilated for like $11. You'd walk into the bar and they'd be like, ladies drink free until 10 p.m. Dollar wells, 2-for-1 AMFs, dollar mystery shots, mind erasers for $2. The economy basically said, we can't help you buy a house and we cannot guarantee you a job, but we can help you black out for cheap. A vodka soda now costs the same as a small appliance. Back then, we had happy hour, ladies' night, industry night. Bars were basically running Groupon specials for bad decisions. Now you go out for a couple drinks and somehow your tab looks like a car payment.
Rippin' bong hits. You really ought to give it a try. Rippin' bong hits. And float it up to the sky. Rippin' bong hits.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the FOOBAR Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
And I'm Steph.
Thank you all so very much for listening into the FOOBAR Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as at FOOBAR Show. That's FOOBAR Show. And listen at FOOBARshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll keep fooing it up like a bunch of foos. Ain't that right, Steph?
That's right.
Steph, today's going to be a good one. You want to know why? Why? Well, a few reasons here. We're celebrating 8 years of the FOOBAR Show. Woo! We are on our 9th year. And I don't know how we decided to just never stop. But
dang. You know, last year we said we were going to do an anniversary special.
Yeah, we did say that.
And here we are.
And here we are. I mean, the mentioning of it, I think, is celebration enough.
Yeah. I'm glad you remember, because I never do.
It's usually around Memorial Day. So that was last week. We didn't have a show. So we're going to talk about some things that happened within the last couple of weeks here. For example, the boys stuck the landing, in my opinion. Nicolas Cage is Spider-Man in black and white. X-Men 97 is coming back. And then somewhere in Florida, a man brought a pet fish to Taco Bell and still made himself the weirdest thing in the story. So, but before we get into that Florida man story, and trust me, when I'm looking for these weird stories, I'm not typing in Florida man. They just all happen to just come out of Florida.
It just so happens.
It just so happens. And you know, but back in the day, you know, back in the Love Line days, they used to play a game called Germany or Florida. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember those.
And I'm not getting a whole lot of Germany. Looks like they're getting their shit together, but or they're just not reporting on their bullshittery as often as Florida does. But like I said, before we get into that, how you doing, Steph? You didn't remember that it was our anniversary, but now that you know, how you feeling?
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, feeling good about it.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
okay.
You know, we've been so busy this year that we haven't had a chance to do really any interviews.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can start working on that a little bit more towards, you know, this second part of the year.
It all just depends on what we got going on. We got a lot of personal stuff going on. And then our jobs and then all that stuff. So we do a show when we can, when it makes sense. If we run out of time at the end of the week, that's just not logistically possible for us to put something out. But whenever we can, we will. And unless we say the podcast is ending, just expect for it to just keep going. So continue to subscribe to the FOOBAR Show. Don't take us off of your subscriptions. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah. Aside from that, you cool? Not drinking anything tonight. Is everything okay?
Well, you know, I didn't realize we were going to start so quick, so I didn't really prepare anything, because you know I usually prepare stuff like last minute. As you're ready to press record, I'm walking in.
You're walking in with your drink. Yeah, you came empty-handed over there, Steph.
It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. How you doing?
Oh, you know, I'm good. I'm good.
Chillaxing.
Chilling.
Yeah?
I just did a few chores today and, saw a lot of YouTube videos. But, getting on with this absurd Florida man story. A Florida man was arrested outside a Taco Bell in Flagler County and has allegedly exposed himself near the restaurant. The bizarre twist is that deputies found a live betta fish in a plastic container in his backpack. The fish was then turned over to Flagler County Humane Society and was reported due and fine. It was later named Baja Blast by the staff there, which is honestly the only acceptable name, if you ask me, for a Taco Bell adjacent rescue fish. What do you think about that?
Baja Blast.
And it was just a little fish. See?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, we used to have a betta fish for a long time.
That's right. But yeah, Florida man went to Taco Bell and he whipped out his chimichanga on full display. And so, the Taco Bell called the cops and they came and got the perv just before 1 a.m. on Friday when it became clear that he was taking his order to go.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad the fish is safe.
Right. Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah.
There was a commentary, I think. Here we go. Sheriff Rick Stolley said, in Flagler County, if you can't keep your business inside your pants, you'll find yourself at the Green Roof Inn, swimming with different company than your fish. A reminder for the rest of Flagler County, a late night Taco Bell run should end with a receipt, maybe some regret, but not a booking number. So that's he's being held on a $5,000 bond right now.
Ugh.
So there's that.
Gross. When's the last time you had Taco Bell?
It's been a little while, hasn't it? I think the last Taco Bell thing that I had was tasting Josh's Baja Blast pie. Right?
When was that?
He made it. It was one of those times where we went over his pad and he had it made, and it was it tastes exactly how you think it's going to taste like. Just like
he made it? Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, he made it.
Wow. Yeah.
I told you about it at the time.
Sure you did.
Okay. Well, anyway, yes, he made it. Anyway, we're hoping that he makes it again so that we can have another taste. But yeah, you want to get into Geeking Out?
Sure.
Geeking Out! Geeking Out! Geeking Out!
All right. So The Boys series finale happened within the last couple weeks, Steph. I thought it was pretty satisfying, a little messy, very much on brand with what the show has been all about, with it's just spilling each other's guts all over all over the screen.
Yeah.
Especially on Huey. Huey always gets something splashed on his face, usually blood. So yeah, The Boys aired its series finale. Blood and Bone was the name of that last episode, and it went out violently, but with more emotional closure than some fans expected, because it had nothing to really do with how they ended it in the comic books. And you looked into it even and found out that there was quite a few changes that they made for this. But if you ask me, I think that it included everybody in the cast rather than in the comic book version. It's really much more of a standoff between Homelander, Butcher, and Homelander's clone that ends up being Dark or Black Noir.
Yeah. So, I mean, the changes that they did, they're inevitably it's going to happen, but it worked for the show.
I think so.
Except for, and if you haven't seen this, you're already behind. So, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Starlight taking Deep to the beach for their last fight off.
She didn't know that there was a hit out if he ever went back into the ocean.
Yeah, so she takes him to the place where he is potentially the strongest.
The strongest at. I mean, the guy has gills and everything.
Yeah.
And he can talk to fish.
Lord of the Seven Seas.
Yes, but she didn't know that they wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
So the fact that that all happened, I think was just a stroke of luck, or the writers are just like, this is good. Let's have him die this way. And,
like as a viewer, I knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ever since he was threatened by Sam L. Jackson as a shark.
But really, like, she had no idea, so why would she take him there?
We'll never know. But I'm sure she's glad that she did.
Yeah, now she knows. And she's just like, holy crap.
But anyway, the finale included Homelander being depowered by Kimiko and then killed by Butcher in the Oval Office. And then Butcher also dies after Huey shoots him to stop him from releasing the soup-killing virus. So Huey and Annie end up together, Starlight expecting a daughter named Robin. Kimiko goes to France. Reunites with Monique, and the show gives the surviving characters a surprisingly hopeful landing. The showrunner, his name is Eric Kripke. He addressed why the finale didn't go full scorched earth, probably just like the comic books would have, but he said that he wasn't interested in ending a post-apocalyptic world and wanted the show to remain grounded in a world that still reflects reality, which is an understatement considering they wrote these scripts apparently 2 years ago, and the fact that they were mirroring whatever the hell was coming out of the government and the administration was just, the parallels were just bonkers.
Right?
And it's just like, dude, can we have like 2 days? They would say, can we at least have 2 days before like you guys do something stupid like this?
It was just almost a play-by-play.
It was crazy. But that's, I guess that's how much their finger was on the pulse on like all the sociology behind what's been going on in the world today.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I was pretty satisfied.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I think the emotional endings mattered more than making a finale just bigger for shock value. I think, putting everyone at peace at where where they were at in their lives, I think was pretty important. So, Butcher killing Homelander was awesome.
That's what needed to happen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. With the whole crowbar in his skull and then just popping it open like that.
What do you think about, Huey stopping Butcher at the end, though?
Well, I'm sure he was motivated at the fact that if he releases this virus, then Annie will die.
Yeah.
And he's trying to be with her.
It's pretty much genocide at that point.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think X-Men did something similar.
They did.
Where there was some kind of virus or thing that would kill all X-Men or mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought it was fine. Despite all the plot holes and the questions and the things that people are saying online, and just I think some people just complain for the sake of complaining, yet a lot of what they're saying isn't wrong. It's just like, all right, already. Can we just enjoy the finale for at least getting to the finale part?
Yeah. And a lot of finales don't end well, but this one did.
This one was all right.
It's not bad.
So, but you can write in. I mean, if you think that they stuck the landing or if they played it too safe, you can always write in and let us know if you're up for that. But moving on, Spider Noir premiered, and we've been watching it in black and white, although there is the option to watch it in color. It premiered on MGM Plus in the US, but we on May 25th, and then globally on Prime Video on May 27th. The series stars Nicolas Cage as an older, down-on-his-luck private investigator version of Spider-Man named Ben Reilly in the 1930s New York, and it also features Lamorne Morris, Lee Jun Lee, Brendan Gleeson, and Jack Houston, with producers including Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. One of the coolest things about the release is that the show is available in two versions: the authentic black and white, like I said, and the true hue is what they call it, full color. Cage reportedly advocated for the black and white version because it better invokes classic noir atmosphere, while the color version lets the costumes and stylized visuals pop more like a comic book. Mm-hmm. So both are, I guess, presented in different ways for different reasons.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this black and white version because it does give that very much noir feeling. Because in the
he even does the gangster talk. Yeah, see?
And he said it, and I screamed that to the TV. Because when we were first introduced to Spider Noir, he was already in black and white. So I'm just like, let's just continue that and like let's watch it in black and white.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's how he came out in that animated movie.
Yeah,
he was just black and white.
Spider-Verse.
So yeah, no, you're right. And now that I got a little bit more information and reading up on this, that true hue, full color, I understand why they're calling it that, because certain colors are being put out there to kind of give that comic book imagery.
Yeah.
So,
and then I think there are because there's silhouettes in the black and white version that you really can't make out. So I'm interested to like go back after we finish the season, watch it in color, and see what we missed.
Yeah, because we always miss things.
Yeah,
if we're not watching new rock stars kind of break things down for 2 hours. Trust me, I love Eric Voss. Oh, our picture fell. Well, that's very FOOBAR. Can't keep that picture on the wall no matter what I do. Anywho, it was our Batmobile here.
Yeah,
it doesn't want to stick to the freaking wall. I guess I'm gonna have to like nail it on there. But it's our 1966 Batmobile picture with Adam West and Burt Ward in it.
Yeah, I think you just need to put it, not like nail it directly into the wall, but you just nail something that would support it underneath, and so it like just rests on top and just lean on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea. Anywho, I think that, like I said, we're watching it in black and white, and it's a slow, steady pace right now. I think we're on episode, 3, 4?
Yeah, 3.
And so I think, in my opinion, that's the right take for this show, because you're not trying to be Spider-Man with quips every 30 seconds. It's trying to be like a noir detective story that happens to live inside of the Spider-Man mythology. And then on top of that, you're in the 30s during the Great Depression.
It definitely feels more like a detective story versus like a superhero story.
Yeah, he just happens to be able to shoot webs.
Right.
Because also, based on everything I've seen so far, he doesn't seem to have super strength like Spider-Man.
Right. Well, because we haven't seen him lift anything.
Yeah, but he keeps getting hurt pretty easily.
Well, he's an older Spider-Man, which again,
yes,
I like.
There's that.
I really appreciate, because we didn't have to see like an origin story over again. He's already an established character.
In fact, he retired and then did the whole private investigation thing where he opened up his office and did that. And now, because of some certain life events that have happened, he's had to unretire and is now carrying around the old mask and suit. Still wearing, though, his hat and big old coat.
Trench coat, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's good. They didn't just make another superhero show. They made a detective noir that happens to use a superhero character. And I think Nicolas Cage, I think he's a good fit. I was kind of torn at the beginning, and I'm like, well, yeah, he did the voice, and that's why they chose him to do the live action one, but he did the voice in that animated one. But I think that he's a perfect fit. I think his performance style already lives halfway between classic movie star, comic book character, and haunted magician kind of thing. So I think it works for him, particularly also since we're way more forgiving as an audience, knowing that he's an older Spider-Man.
Yeah. His style fits just right.
So let's see how fast we can get through this, and then we'll watch the color one, and we'll probably report on that to see if there's anything particular that we missed by not watching it in color at the first time around. But moving on, Steph, before we hit record today, we saw the X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer that finally dropped. It is revealed that let's see. It's confirming that the highly praised animated series returns to Disney Plus on July 1st. The season picks up after X-Men were scattered across different time periods, while new threats and mutant intolerance continue building back in the 1990s timeline. There's also a bigger picture note with Larry Houston, the executive producer, reportedly confirming that the plan is for at least 4 seasons. with a goal of more regular yearly drops as the long gap between seasons 1 and 2. So I think there was just a lot of turmoil and chaos, I think, with the writers after season 1, because they're not using the same, the pretty much the creator. He's no longer there.
Oh, yeah. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we did. And I think that had a lot to do with it. But
I'm excited for what's to come. There were a lot of characters, in that trailer, and there was one scene in particular, and you can see it in the trailer, where Jean has like Wolverine's claws that are, I don't know how she gets them. They're probably like telekinetic or,
okay.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Magic?
Okay.
Not magic. I don't know. She uses her powers, and then she's like right behind Cyclops, and he opens up his eyes or his blasters, and then she kind of like doubles it.
With
I think
claws?
either with the claws. I have to watch it again. It's either with the claws or like she absorbs his power and she blasts it through her eyes too. It was a very just brief scene, but
maybe it was Morph.
You think it was Morph?
I don't know, but he could be literally anybody.
Yeah, Morph.
And then he just like, and here's some claws.
Right. No, but the claws, they look transparent. So that's why I'm wondering if it's like it's part of her power or if it's like her. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm sure we'll get an answer to that when we see it on screen.
Yeah. I will watch the trailer again, and then you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And hopefully they continue on the vibe of season 1. I mean, because it worked because it didn't just copy the 90s cartoon. It built upon it. It matured with the audience.
Yeah. But, in the trailer, you hear them talking about like, I have to hit the X-Men where they're most vulnerable in the 90s.
Yeah.
They say that in the trailer.
Right.
Actually, Apocalypse is saying that. So we're gonna go back to the 90s.
Which that's where they were anyway from 97. The time period scatter also gives the show room to go weird, I think. Without like abandoning the core soap opera superhero energy that they had going on in season 1. So, and then the promise of just more consistent seasons I find very exciting because, but hopefully it's not one of those things where like a faster production schedule means risking the quality of the show.
Right.
So hopefully they find a cool balance. But yeah. And then the last thing I got, Steph, is that last week we went to go to the movies to go see Mandalorian and Grogu. Mm-hmm. We saw it in that Screen X version.
Oh, yeah.
And that was interesting. I guess I didn't know what to expect because as soon as you walk into that movie theater, you notice that there's just the one main screen on the front. And, the way that Screen X is advertised is that you also have like panels on each side, which ended up being the actual wall of the movie theater, which was it was like whitish but grayish kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a silver color.
Well, it was gray.
Yeah.
It was gray.
And so you get all like the peripheral stuff happening at the on each side of you, but it's not even on for the whole movie. It's just in certain important points where they want to emphasize the visuals a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I found that pretty interesting.
And it's a projection onto the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an actual two other screens.
Right.
Which I thought was pretty cool. And the screen itself is actually, it looks more square versus like the traditional rectangle that you're used to.
More of the IMAX type of ratio.
Right.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it locking into just the one screen during like really important parts where they really want you to focus, and then like expanding during more of the action.
Yeah. Especially like all the flying around scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like when they hit light speed and you get it on the sides like that. That was cool.
So fun.
I thought that was cool. And we still need to go check out the, what do you call it over in LA?
The Cosm.
The Cosm. Because you just went, by the way, you went to the Sphere in Las Vegas to go see No Doubt last week. You got to talk about that in a second.
That's right.
And then we got the Cosm in LA that is sort of like that, but it allows you to feel like you're immersed into like being in dugout level of a baseball game, for example, or watching a football game from one of the goalposts and things like that. Just imagining that you're in the audience in the stadium, but you're really not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really wanted last year to watch a football game at the Cosm.
Yeah.
But they were only on Sundays, and I work on Sundays, so
there's that.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, maybe next season.
Maybe
next
but
season.
Going back to the Mandalorian and Grogu, it seems like it opened okay. But people are still talking about the Star Wars fatigue. I don't know how or why, but it opened over Memorial Day weekend and led the box office with reports saying that it earned over 100 million domestically and 163 million globally. It's considered a strong debut, even though that the overall Memorial Day box office was down from previous year's record highs. But the conversation around the movie has been mixed. Some coverage argues that while the movie is accessible and adventure focused, it wastes a potentially rich era of Star Wars storytelling by downplaying larger arcs involving the Imperial Remnant, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and the broader New Republic era conflict. So I guess people were just hoping that they would continue to build upon what we saw in the series episodes, or even like what's happening with Ahsoka, or anything else that's in that era.
Can we just appreciate The Mandalorian and Grogu for what it is?
Yeah.
It is one long episode.
It was.
That's what it is.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. It was him doing his job.
He took a job.
That's what happened.
Yeah. It was just an episode.
And it was a great movie.
It was really good. As soon as the movie ended and we realized there wasn't going to be an end credits scene, we're just like, hey, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a fun watch.
Because it doesn't leave you wondering like, oh, I wonder what happened to da-da-da,
Very standalone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it needed to be.
Right.
And then, you know what? I was watching these videos online of like people's reaction to it. And then there was a few people that had never seen the show.
Oh.
Right? Not like really just not interested in Star Wars at all, but they wanted to watch this movie because, Memorial Day weekend. Okay, let me watch it with the kids, whatever. Mm-hmm. And they said it was like, first of all, where did he get this kid?
Well, you didn't watch the show for that,
right? And then why is this kid fighting in battle?
Right.
And it's just like, what's going on? But other than that, they really enjoyed the movie.
Well, yeah, and then we got to remember that Grogu's 50 years old.
Yeah,
they age really slowly, that species.
But I feel like, yes, there's a lot of backstory that could be missing if you really just never saw the show.
Yeah.
But did you need it to enjoy the movie?
I don't think so. People can enjoy it without watching the series.
Yeah.
But watching the series now gives you like an awesome background as to who these characters are and where they came from. Mm-hmm. It really goes into that Mandalorian lore in those series episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still didn't get the at Popcorn Bucket.
No.
Went to a couple movie theaters.
I heard that thing was like $85. By the way,
it was like $100.
Have you seen the Popcorn Bucket to the Scary Movie that's coming out?
Yeah. It's a bong.
It's a bong. It's actually a dab rig.
Is it? No, it's a bong.
I saw that it was like a dab rig at the end. So that's cool. I guess that's one way to evolve. But anyway, hilarious.
Is it a dab rig?
Are you looking it up? This ought to take a while.
Oh, it is a dab rig.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what else you got, Steph? You said you had a couple things you wanted to talk. You want to talk about going to the Sphere last week?
You know what? I cannot believe that I actually didn't bring that up. Yes, it was no doubts second weekend of 2026, and we went. It was me, Jess, and Dan went to the Sphere. And we stayed at this Fontainebleau, which I believe is the Blue Fountain. Okay. It's on the other side of the strip. It's on like the back end. Yeah. And it was nice. The hotel was beautiful. Chilled at the pool for a little bit. Had a couple drinks throughout. Then we went to, there was like a No Doubt walkthrough, which it gives us a timeline. You know, they have photo ops with different scenes from different videos. We saw the cover band No Duh there, which they were having a residency there as well.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait. So they were just there because they wanted to watch the show, the No Doubt show.
Yes.
Like they were actually also audience members, but people were taking pictures with them.
Yeah.
Since they were there. Oh, okay, cool.
So they're actually a really popular cover band.
No, they're really well known here in SoCal.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. They're really good.
I'm just like, I recognized them immediately. I was just like, oh, it's No Duh. So, oh my God, I was so excited.
Yeah.
Damn, the merch. I don't know if I'm just getting older, but like a t-shirt was $50.
I don't think that's you getting older. I think that's just shit getting more expensive these days.
And I'm just like, a lot of the shirts sold out. So if you are going sometime soon, because they are having more shows, just plan ahead to try to get the merch. If you see a particular item that you like, I don't think they're selling it online. You got to go to either the walkthrough at the Venetian, or you can get it there at the Sphere. And they have multiple areas where you can buy merch. I felt like a few items were differently priced at the walkthrough versus the actual Sphere.
Yeah.
One thing that I will mention is that if you're going to the Sphere, they have a no bag policy. So I couldn't even get in with like a clear bag.
No way.
Yeah. Or it's like it's like no bag policy, but it's really like a 6x6. It's really just like, like a small fanny pack that you can wear.
Oh, wow.
Or like a wristlet.
Why is that?
Just put your I don't know why, but you still have to walk through security. You still have to open your bag. Right. So I just went with my cell phone and like my cards, and then that was it. Because I didn't want to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
No Doubt they play all the hits. They played a bunch of deep cuts.
Nice. How long did they play for?
2 hours. 2 hours?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
They got all the eras down.
They got, did they do an encore or tease one and then come back out?
Yeah, briefly. I mean, in between certain songs, like when I'll do like a costume change, so they'll play videos up on the screen. There's a lot of home movies.
They took breaks.
They took breaks.
Produced breaks.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then they had to be on point because some of the visual was timed to the song because the video is like them singing.
Yeah.
Or, they are passing through like roller coasters or things like that. And that's also another thing. If you are really sensitive with visuals, you might have to look away. Like I had to look away a couple times because I was getting dizzy. The screen is so massive that you can just get sucked right into it.
Crazy.
We sat like in the 200, 300 section, which is great because you can see everything. And
it's not all the way up and it's not all the way down.
It's like in the
middle.
Yeah. Well, we weren't in the middle either. We were like off to the side.
Okay.
But still, that was just like, it was just right because I can still see the stage. I can see them walking around the stage, but then I can see everything behind them versus if you're on the floor, great view of the stage, right? But I don't really think you can grasp the entirety or appreciate the Sphere visuals because that's really what you come there for is the visuals on top of the legendary band. This is my
it just happens to be like awesome visuals and then No Doubt's playing
right.
Yeah, totally.
She brought some fans on stage. If they were holding a sign, she was like, get up here, let's take a picture. They snap a quick pic. Pretty cool. I would say that I had a great time. We had drinks.
Of course.
This is my first time seeing No Doubt, so
yeah,
I'm satisfied.
Good band, huh?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah, they played all the hits.
That's good.
The one that I really wanted to hear Oh my God.
What?
It's escaping me, the name
Bathwater?
of the song. Oh, Bathwater.
Yeah?
I like Bathwater.
Sunday morning?
Sunday morning they played.
I'm Just a Girl?
They played I'm Just a Girl. It's one of their...
Don't Sleep?
No, see, now I'm hearing all of those songs.
Saw Red? Trying to name as many like popular No Doubt songs that I can think of. What else?
Ex-Girlfriend.
Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? Those were like her pink hair days.
Yeah.
Which a lot of the music videos really made her hair pop.
Yeah.
If you ever never seen those videos, watch them. Oh man, and how everybody wanted pink hair because of Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when all the boys were into Gwen when she had during that era.
Yeah, the pink hair.
Yeah.
Everybody's wearing plaid, checkers.
Were you the only ones not wearing checkered shit?
Well, right. We were just wearing all black. It's pretty standard, concert attire for us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
It's a good time. Yeah, I got a couple stickers. I bought some shorts.
You won at gambling, I heard.
Oh, yeah. So I always play roulette, and we were like on the way out to leave to go home. And I was just like, let me just like burn this $20 real quick. And so like I put it on a couple numbers and it hit my number. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to win my $20 back. And then it's like, no, I kept going. I was like, I want some money. And then I was like, immediately cash out. Boom, done. Yeah.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Just, I made my
Otherwise, you
money
end up-
back from the weekend.
Yeah. And then I had a little extra for later.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, what else you got?
Real quick, movies coming out in June. First one that comes out, Masters of the Universe.
Oh, yeah.
He-Man.
Are we deciding that that's going to be an exciting movie?
I'm interested in
I'm
seeing
curious.
what it's about.
I'm curious if it's going to be any good. But
I do appreciate He-Man. I've watched the animated reboot. And
Little Kevin Smith one?
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw like the one from maybe like 20 years ago.
All right.
Not the old 80s one.
Okay.
I never saw that one.
Uh-huh.
But they rebooted it every once in a while.
Sure.
So that one was pretty cool. I didn't like the first one. I couldn't get into it. The He-Man and Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
I mean,
that movie?
It was before my time, but it was in my peripheral because I had older cousins who would be watching that kind of Saturday morning cartoon stuff, that type of animation.
No. I'm not talking about the animation. I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, there was another one?
There was you don't know this? There was a movie. There was an original movie that came out in, I think, 1987.
Oh.
Original He-Man. And the Masters of the Universe.
Okay. Movie.
Boom, yeah, 1987.
Okay.
He-Man. Masters of
Who's
the
in
Universe.
it?
You've never seen this before?
Who's in it?
It's the guy.
Ash?
Not Ash. Did you really think that this was... No, it's Dolph.
Ash versus the Evil Dead?
Yeah. No.
Is that him?
Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, it's Dolph.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Nick Foster, Franklin
the
Gia.
Russian guy from Rocky.
Yeah. He's He-Man.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Was it any good? What's the Rotten Tomatoes say on it?
I
What does it say?
did not like it. No, this is IMDb.
Oh.
Rotten Tomatoes. Let's take a look. 21%.
41 audience. Still sucks though.
It was just not good.
Oh, I never saw it. Maybe I will now, just for shits.
But it's one of those, like, it became like such a cult movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just appreciated it. Have you seen the images of Skeletor? Do you know what Skeletor looks like?
Now or at that movie?
In this movie.
No.
Oh my God, I got to show you.
Is it bad? Oh, it looks kind of lame.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just a painted face.
This is the only one I can find. Yeah, but it has like the, it's just a painted face. They try to make it look
like a skull, but it's just a painted face.
It just looks more like he's kind of decaying versus an actual skull.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
We'll watch it.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again. Isaac Wells.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay.
That does the voice.
Cool.
Of He-Man. I mean, of Skeletor. Yeah, moving on. Scary Movie is also coming out this week.
Get your dab rig, popcorn bucket.
Get your dab rig. Death of Robin Hood, starring Hugh Jackman.
Oh, yeah. That's supposed to be a thing.
Toy Story 5.
Oh, wow.
I mean, do we need it?
But it's probably going to be good.
Yeah, probably. It'll make you cry.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
all do.
Jackass, Best and Last. Oh, I cannot wait for this.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
That was not on my radar, but that's less than a month away.
Yeah, it's in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Also, Supergirl.
That's right.
We've been waiting for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Very patiently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going to get a crypto popcorn bucket?
You're not.
I didn't get one last time.
No.
No, because you know why? I was looking for the dog bowl and they didn't have it. The crypto dog bowl.
That's right. Well, those things sell out before like the movie even opens.
I know. Because sometimes they're on sale now.
Online.
Or like at the beginning of the month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to get one of those. But it'd be cool if you did.
Yeah. Well, I wanted the at. I was really going to spend like $100 getting that at. And I was just going to carry it around with me everywhere.
Make it your whole personality.
Yeah. I spent $100. Everybody's going to watch it. Just sit there on my desk. Images, popcorn bucket? There's no popcorn bucket images?
No, I guess not.
I guess not.
Maybe not yet.
They'll
probably release it maybe a couple weeks before the movie gets released.
Yeah. I mean, you got your standard just like bucket with the Supergirl on it, but
yeah.
What is this? KFC's leaked Supergirl collectible is real?
Steph.
Excuse me?
Stop clicking on things.
Hold on.
What? Crypto's in the KFC bucket?
Okay, the ultra limited edition. This is from parade.com. According to an official description, the ultra limited edition bucket features a puppy crypto inspired collectible lid, Supergirl themed bucket artwork, and reusable collectible construction designed for fried chicken, popcorn, or movie night. Oh my god!
Yeah, and there it is.
It's a cute crypto in a KFC bucket. Crypto is the lid.
He's the lid to the bucket.
He's the lid.
That's crazy. Good luck finding that one.
Oh my god. It's going to be
Is it going to be sold at KFC?
At KFC stores nationwide Wednesday, June 10 while supplies last.
Put it on your calendar, Steph.
Put it on
I know
my
what we're eating on June 10th.
Okay. Oh, look at this. They got Bright Bubbly Kryptonian Cooler, which is an electric blue blend of starry blue raspberry syrup and clear strawberry boba. Supergirl's Solar Honey Mustard. Ruthie's Sweet Chili Revenge, which is a sticky, sweet, and spicy chili garlic sauce. And Lobel's Wild Ranch. Okay, so they got some sauces.
Okay.
They got a drink. And they got a popcorn bucket. Oh, and a little Supergirl. Just a little toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, if I can't get a popcorn bucket, I'm going to get a KFC bucket.
Yeah. Damn straight.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other movies coming out, but those are the main ones.
Sure. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for Geeking Out. Yes?
No.
No? Good God.
Yeah, I know. Calm down.
All
okay.
right. Okay.
Before you cut me off like you always do.
I thought you were done.
No. We talked about this in the planning stages.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. I told you that I
have
wanted
meetings.
to talk about Pokemon.
Oh, you did say that. All right, go ahead.
Well, now I don't want to talk about it.
just shut up and talk about it. Shut up and talk about it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. A Pokemon collaboration is coming to San Francisco.
Oh.
Pokemon XP is the first fan convention of its kind, hosted by the Pokemon Company International, taking place in San Francisco in August. Pokemon XP will celebrate Pokemon, and it's also going to be coupled with the Pokemon Championship.
Oh, like the card game?
The card game.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So those two events are going to take place together.
Hell yeah.
I signed up for the mailing list to get a single day pass because I know we're super busy that weekend. I think it's the weekend of the 28th.
Are they doing media passes? Can we just do that?
I looked it up. I can't find anything.
Oh. All right.
Unless, I just didn't look in the right spot. But yeah, I signed up on the mailing list to try to get single day passes. So you can actually sign up PokemonXP.com to sign up for the mailing drop for the single day passes. So it's like a raffle, right? I mean, they might have more requests than tickets available. So there's a chance that we might not get it still. So we have to be approved or selected.
Okay. I'm sure it's a very popular event.
So. Well, now it is, yeah. The 3-day passes were on sale. I think most of those have gone already.
Oh, wow.
You might want to just double check on that situation. Mm-hmm. Yes. So August 28th through 30th in San Francisco.
Nice. Maybe next year.
The single day. So this is the first time there's ever been a Pokemon convention. And it just so happens that this is the 30th year of Pokemon.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon.
A lot of stuff is turning 30.
So the single day interest list is open from May 28th through June 18th. So there is still time to sign up for the single day passes.
Cool.
Pass lottery.
Yeah.
Look for an email. Yep.
Nice. Yep.
How old do I need to be to attend Pokemon? 13.
Oh.
No. Children 5 and under do not require a badge. Kids aged 12 and under must remain with a guardian. 13 through 16 must have a parent or chaperone present at the event. Yeah, it's all ages. So that's a big thing.
Cool.
You can register your family. But we really know who this is for, okay? It's for the OGs.
I think it's a little bit for everybody, Steph.
Yeah.
Especially if you're still playing the card game. I mean, I have all my cards from back in the day. I just don't play them like I used to. We would go to Toys R Us. Me and my friend Eric would go to Toys R Us on Saturday mornings, and they would have Pokemon not tournaments, but like tables where kids could bring their cards and have matches against other kids. And depending on how many wins you had and how many times you played, they'll give you little stamps on a booklet. And once you reach a certain feat in that booklet, they'll give you a badge, like a gym badge, like in the first Kanto ones.
Oh yeah.
And so I had my badges. Never got all of them because at a certain point they stopped taking us. Like our parents just stopped wanting to take us. So there was that.
They're just like, all right, you guys are nerds.
Pretty much. We weren't the only nerds.
Well, yeah, I know. And then 30 years later, here we are still playing Pokemon.
Still talking about it. Not for nothing.
So guess what?
So, yeah.
But you haven't even bought like the new Pokemon packs.
No. I have no idea what's going on right now. There's so many new Pokemon.
Right?
I really... I know the first 151 and then a little bit after that. But beyond that, like, I'm lost.
Yeah. Like my coworkers a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Pokemon and I'm just like, you guys are making stuff up. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what do you mean there's more than 4 EVs?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like I had to go to YouTube and then relearn everything.
It's not just Jolteon, Vaporeon, and...
Flareon.
It's like these other, like every type has one now.
Yeah. And
it's like a ghost one.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with it.
It's interesting. But it really it evolves into what it does because of the conditions that the Eevee is living in. or like how it grew up. Like it's adapting to its environment, and then when it evolves to be that much more adaptive to that environment that they're in.
So versatile.
But anyway, I think we got a little bit off the rails there.
You see how excited we get for Pokemon, and you didn't want to talk about this?
I didn't say that.
Wow.
I just forgot that you wanted to talk about this.
Wow.
All right. Are we
anyway,
good? Are we good?
Hoping we can get in so we can cover this.
Yeah, that'd be dope. If not, we'll plan for next year being there.
Yeah, if it's there in San Francisco next year.
Is there a Giants game where you can get a jersey?
Oh, yes.
Pokemon jersey?
This already happened. So Giants had a special Pokemon jersey that
I probably wouldn't wear it because it's the Giants, but it, but it's I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was on the 28th of May.
Right.
So
Well, screw that
passed.
idea
Oh,
then.
look at that! They had
Psyduck?
a Psyduck drones show. Look at that.
All right, Steph. We're running a little late here. Are we good?
You got somewhere to be? Yeah, I'm done.
All right, we're just gonna do a couple of these. Here's what I would do. I had all right, so let me just play the thing first.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Okay, well, welcome back to Here's What I Would Do, the segment where your drama becomes our delight. Send us your dilemmas, disasters, dirty laundry, or dating debacles to FOOBARShow@gmail.com, and we will tell you what we would do. We're not therapists, we just have microphones. So, I wanted to do a follow-up email that we got from a previous one that we covered, and then do two more. But given the time, I think we'll just do that one. I'll read the follow-up email, and then we'll just do the one more, and then we'll save the other one for next time. So this is I don't know if you remember, but this was on the most recent episode, Steph. This is Alyssa in Costa Mesa. The subject on this reads, "Update. I turned off my location and survived." So this is the one where she told, or at least her boyfriend had her agree to turn on their locations, and they were able to track each other. And so she felt super uncomfortable after, he would bring up, did you have fun at Target, when she never brought it up. So it says here, follow up from Alyssa in Costa Mesa. Hey, Joe and Steph, Alyssa here. A few weeks ago, I wrote in about my boyfriend wanting to share locations and how I was starting to feel like I was starring in my own low-budget surveillance documentary. First off, thanks for the advice. It was actually helpful hearing people say that just because something is common doesn't mean that it has to be normal for me. So I finally brought it up. I told him that I didn't like the feeling, like my random stops at Target or Starbucks were becoming conversation topics before I even got home. And to his credit, he wasn't defensive. Apparently, he thought it was just a fun way to feel connected during the day. And he said something that made me laugh. He says, I only check it when you're late, right? To which I replied, that is not helping your case. Long story short, we turned location sharing off. Neither of us exploded. Our relationships didn't collapse. Society continued functioning. The funniest part is, within 3 days, he got lost trying to meet friends at a concert and called me asking if I could turn it on just for tonight. I said no. And that is growth. Alyssa in Costa Mesa. Well, good for you, Alyssa. Because, man, we were getting a little passionate on this during that episode.
Right.
But I'm glad that, it seems like everything was very, very civil. And if he was lying and he was trying to do something a little bit more nefarious with the information of where your whereabouts were, he at least didn't show it. And seems like it's fine.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked out.
You guys are fine. But let's see, moving on. All right, so what would we do in this situation, Steph? Ask yourself that after I read this. The subject reads, my wife keeps volunteering me for things. Hey, Foos. I need to know if this is just a part of marriage or if I should be concerned. My wife is one of those people who says yes to everything. School fundraisers, family favors, helping people move, watching someone's dog, organizing events. If a stranger asked her to help build a barn, she'd probably ask what time. The problem is that somewhere along the way, we can help became my husband can help. Last month, I spent an entire Saturday helping her cousin's boyfriend move a couch. I never met this man before, not once. A few days ago, she informed me that we're helping a neighbor install a sprinkler system next weekend. I found out because she put it on our shared calendar. And I've never spoken to this neighbor beyond a polite wave. So how do I tell my wife that I love her generous spirit, but I would also like to stop being drafted into community service projects I didn't sign up for? This is Brian in Temecula. What would you do, Steph? If I just started signing you up?
This sounds just like a you question.
What do you mean?
Like if I were to sign you up.
I guess. So what would I do?
Yeah, what would you do?
Oh, okay. I'll tell you stop. I'd be like, hey, no. Or say, this is the last time I'm doing something like this without you telling me first that you plan on doing something like this. And be prepared to put your foot down if it happens again, which... From the looks of it, it seems like she's pretty used to just saying yes and helping people out. So that's what I would do. And hopefully it works out and she doesn't get all defensive and explodes. But yeah, that's what I would do. What would you do if you were him?
I don't know. I would probably have to sit down and have a conversation with you. Mm-hmm. Be like, dude, is everything okay? Like, why are you not running these things by me?
Yeah.
Like what's going on?
Yeah, and then you're expecting me to be a thing.
Are you okay? You don't have to say yes to everything.
Yes. Yes, agreed.
No, and then I would get super mad because, what if I just want to chill one day?
Mm-hmm. And now you're like roped into this commitment that you didn't even know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks being in that situation. That's quite a predicament there, Brian. Yeah. But,
yeah, because like for us personally, like we always check in with each other. It's like, look, are we doing anything this day? Can I plan something?
Right. With or without you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we don't necessarily have to be together for whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's just like I need to know if I'm available or not.
But we're pretty good about keeping our calendars updated.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like that's been the trend lately. Is a lot of couples have the shared calendar now because there's so much happening all the time that it's just become common practice.
Well, and speaking as a guy, we don't want, our generation to continue on holding the torch of the stereotype of the man never remembers like holidays and anniversaries and stuff like that because it's going to be in the calendar.
Yeah.
So it's like you're helping us help yourselves.
Yeah.
By agreeing to do this.
We had this conversation a long time ago when you started playing music regularly on the weekend, and then we would have to try to plan something. And so we had argued about it, and we finally decided to come together and make a shared calendar.
Mm-hmm. And it's like the only way to live life now. I live and die by the calendar.
Me too. I'm just like, if somebody wants to like hang out, I'm just like, I gotta check first. It's like, yeah. I gotta pencil you in. I got a 2-hour window where we can hang out for 5 minutes because
5 minutes
because it's gonna take me however long it is to drive where I need to go.
That's right. Yeah, because we're in SoCal and away from everybody that we know in the San Gabriel Valley.
Pretty much, because we're always heading back over there that way.
Yeah. Well, you work over there.
Yeah,
so that helps you. You're already kind of there every day.
Yeah.
But not me. I'm over in Corona on weekdays, so I'm nowhere near that area. But yeah, Brian, if you want to do what Alyssa did and, handle Yo Scandal and then write back, we'd be happy to read that on here. We want to make sure that, that we're not like out of pocket when we say what we would do. If it ends up happening where you listen to us, which is like, I would say, proceed with caution. But if you choose to do that at your own free will, then let us know if it works out.
Just remember, we are not telling you what to do.
What is what we would do?
We're telling you what we would do. We're not giving you any advice. You're just listening to what we have done
that's
or what we would do.
Yeah.
So
I think we have enough sympathy and empathy to try to figure out, how we would feel in that situation.
Right?
I think we're good judges of that.
From a legal standpoint, don't assume that we're telling you what to do either, because that is not what's happening.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right. Cool. Well, that's gonna do it. Yes.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like that dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
All right. Well, thanks for listening in, guys. We do appreciate you guys, signing in every now and again and checking out a new episode. You got anything else going on there, Steph, before we say goodbye to everybody?
No. I mean, we'll get back to you.
Okay.
Whenever we can.
This isn't a voicemail. But yeah, all right. Now, we plan on doing one next week, yes?
Yeah.
We always plan on it, but but then life happens. No, we are trying to be as consistent as humanly possible. So if you know that, if you notice that we didn't put one out one Monday, there was some shit show going on in the background.
Yeah. We're really trying to hold it together over here.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening into the FOOBAR Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as @FOOBAR Show. That's FOOBAR Show. And listen at FOOBARShow.com. And we'll fill it up like a couple of foos. Oops. All right, let's pretend. Like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
And I've been Steph.
Signing off saying, don't be a dick.
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
When motorcycle cops arrest you, where do you go? Do you have to hold on to their waistline? Do they drive real slow? And what if you get an erection from the bumps on the service road? When motorcycle cops arrest you, where do you go?